Welcome back to the channel Cafe with Rohan. Today I want to talk about the culture of Rastafarian. Today I'm wearing my Rastafarian inspired shirt. It has the colors of Ethiopia, which is where the Rastafarian religion and culture is more associated with from Jamaica. So Rastafarian is a religion, and it has a lot of rules that are a little bit different from other religions. They believe that Al Selassie is their prophet, and they also believe in one day returning to Ethiopia or Africa in general. They also believe in certain foods and certain terminologies. They don't eat pork. They don't eat salt. So their food is considered ital food, which is food that's cooked without salt. Rastafarians also are known for their dreadlocks, and they don't cut their hair nor their beard. They also will wax their hair, and some of the waxing will be not as neat as the plait type, braided type look that you're familiar with. It will be more caked up, and they will wrap it in a bun and wear a head wrap, normally in the same colors as the shirt. They also would not cut their beard, and sometimes they will also wax their beard. They don't wear jewelry. They wear a lot of African garments, and sometimes they wear sandals. Another thing with Rastafarians, they rarely work in standard settings. They don't work a standard job in most cases. A lot of Rastafarians, they are craftsmen. They do woodworking, they make mats, they make brooms. They sell mostly, a lot of them are farmers, and they sell mostly agricultural products. They sell pop chow, thing of that nature. They also like peanuts. There's a special way in which Jamaican produce hot, unsalted peanuts in the shell. So you'll see a peanut vendor, and a lot of times he'll be a Rastafarian. There also will be vendors who sell ice cream on the back of bikes back in the day. They'll have, like now, you'll have the messengers who will carry food on the back of their bikes. That's kind of how back in the day when we had ice cream factory like Cremo, and they will sell their ice creams out of the back of their bikes. They're also known for agriculture, as I said, and they're also very good fishermen. Now, the difference with a lot of Rastafarians who are fishermen, and how you can know what they do most times, is that their hair will be a brownish color when they're fishermen. Their locks will be more brownish, and it's because of the salt water, and they dive a lot and they're in the sea a lot. So the salt water will be in their hair, and it will cause it to have that brownish color. So whenever you see a Rastafarian with a brown locks, most time they're fishermen. Another thing that Rastafarians are known for is their music. A lot of Rastafarians are roots reggae musicians. That means it's more cultural, it's more It's not so much aggressive, it's more love, like the Bob Marley style, one love. So a lot of Rastafarians learn to, they're self-taught musicians, especially with guitar. A lot of them are self-taught lyricists. They are like poets, and they're very intelligent. They don't normally go to traditional schools. And another thing I remember growing up, it has changed now, but growing up, they used to be, if their kids go to school, because most time the children will also be lost, and the principals used to give them a hard time. And there was a one famous case, I believe, at Jamaica College. I don't remember, but I think at one of those high schools, they forced the son, the male who wear the locks at school, to cut his hair. And it caused a big uproar, and it has changed. The Rastafarian locks also introduced the braids that a lot of women started wearing. And because of that, it became more popular because the braids were worn by women in the workplace, and therefore the locks became more acceptable over time. So the Rastafarian culture is actually just about 1% of the population. So if the population is 3 million, you're talking about 30,000 people. And that's like a small town in the US. That's like Riviera Beach population or Dania Beach population. It's a small town. So it just shows you that a lot of Rastafarians are making Jamaica more known, and yet it's only a small population of the country. I remember one time I wore this shirt last year, I think November. I was in Key West, and a white couple came to me. I was standing waiting for my bus ride back to the hotel. And I think I was in Mallory Square, down in Key West. And the couple said, "You're from Jamaica?" I laughed and I said, "Yes, I'm Jamaican, but this color is really Rastafarian, which is a subsection of Jamaican." So you see, even the Rastafarian is well known, and the colors are well known as Jamaican. So that's just one little thing I want to share with you guys about Jamaica and Rastafarian. So when you see this color, you know the reason why I would wear this color, even though I'm not Rastafarian, but I'm also Jamaican. Peace.